stuck in his car, dangling off the side of a parking garage in downtown Austin at 6th and Congress.
The 24-year-old driver was able to walk away thanks to only one wire and a man who happened to be there to help him out. KXAN's Aaron Cargile has more on this life-threatening rescue.
It looked like a scene straight out of a movie.
I just heard the sound of the car slamming into the side of the building.
Carl Schmidt was on his bike trying to deliver some sandwiches.
Car, metal, and glass started falling down from the sky. So I slammed on my brakes and looked up, and I heard the guy in the car screaming for his life.
We were 2 levels below him, and we saw the car go over the edge.
Zachary Kaysen and his friends had just parked in the garage after a 13-hour road trip from Alabama.
I sprinted up the stairwell, and I was the first one to get there.
He started talking to the driver inside the dangling SUV. 5,000 pounds of metal hanging by one wire that was wrapped around a wheel. They decided it was best to get him out as fast as possible.
We unbuckled the seatbelt, and I took one arm, and then he kind of swung his legs over to the side, and there was a tiny little ledge there right on the other side of the barrier, and he managed to plant his feet on that, and I just kind of picked him up, and then from there, it was just climbing over the fence.
Once the driver was back on 2 feet.
Mostly it was just like handshakes and smiles. We were just glad that everybody was safe. So, you're really lucky. I'm amazed that you got out of that, and he thought so too. Wherever Will's at, I hope he's doing all right, and he feels blessed. I do too.
In downtown Austin, Aaron Cargile, KXAN News.
Now, something else. It took Austin firefighters another 2.5 hours to lower the SUV to the ground. They used a grip hoist attached to 2 points under the front of that vehicle. Firefighters then manually lowered the car or SUV 75 feet 6 inches at a time. As for why the driver went off the edge, he told firefighters he was pulling slowly into a parking spot, but the SUV did not stop. It went through the wire guides and flipped end over end. AFD says it's simply a miracle the man survived.